Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me. I've hit this mute button a lot on here. All right. So good. I didn't start. I was waiting. I was talking to myself and I was waiting, saying I was going to let you guys come in. I'm going to have to timestamp where the sound starts because the people who watch the playback are going to have a field day, honey. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. All right. I hope you guys are having an absolutely beautiful Sunday. Love you all. I pulled some decks down yesterday because I was working on some projects with one of my friends and wanted to show this deck, and I haven't used it in a while, but I'm going to use it today. It is the Self-Love Oracle by a call Pritam, Find Peace and Happiness Through the Chakras. So we're going to use that today. We could all use a little self-love and a self-healing. So I'm going to say this like 3 times throughout this live. And this live may not stay up, it just may be for the people who watch it for the next few hours. But because I have a lot of free time this week, especially because 3-day weekend, I am going to open up for 5 personal readings. So if you can email me at ariessoulguidance222@gmail.com. I'm not going to announce it on the other videos because I do get an overwhelming amount of responses when I open up readings. So just you guys will know this. And so if you need one, I'm only going to take 5. I'm not going to overdo it. Only going to take 5. I want to say this too. I've seen in my comment section, I watch other readers and things like that. And I see a lot of like readers say like, oh, they don't like to bring up the narcissist stuff and the word narcissist and people who are narcissists and all this other stuff because they feel like it's a tired subject. But I want to say to anybody who's experienced that, dealt with a narcissist in their life, whether it not just be romantic, but what I'm seeing a lot is family related narcissism, parents particularly, which is, I don't understand it. I just want to send my love to you and just say that you are seen, right, and heard, because I saw a few comments in my comment section the other day of people saying that they're experiencing that specifically with their parents. So my love goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. That just came to my awareness because I was watching. I watch for my entertainment purposes. I watch Charlotte Dubray. Shout out to Charlotte. I love her. If you guys don't know who she is, check her out. I always get my laughs from her throughout the day. But I've seen more than a few stories where like it would be like a Bridezilla story sometimes, or not really necessarily Bridezilla, but stories. Am I the a-hole stories? That's what it is. Am I the a-hole? And I've been seeing people like submit stories where like the villains or the narcissists, their lives are like their parents, like where the parents would literally choose one child over the other one. You always hear the golden child and then there's the scapegoat. But I'm just like listening to those stories. It's just like, wow, because you kind of sit back and you're like, as a parent, I only have one child, but I just can't imagine choosing, between one to like one and not like the other. I don't understand that, but that is like a real life story in a lot of people's lives and a lot of people's stories. And that's where their first introduction to narcissism comes from. And then some of them grow up and find healthy partners and healthy relationships, but a lot of them, they don't, and I feel like the people who do grow up and find healthy relationships usually have someone else raising them in their life that do show them love. Like one of the particular stories I've listened to, the girl had her grandparents who took over because her parents who lived with her chose a sibling over her and just doted on them. And I don't know, but I'm seeing that. And I'm also seeing the connection. You watch, she's so funny. I love her. I'm seeing the connection though in just a lot of that kind of scenario and stories, or an absent parent with people in their romantic relationships. You can get something just quiet in their romantic relationships. And a lot of people are not seen or heard, like, or a lot of people just grow up and they don't feel safe enough to tell their stories, or they feel like nobody cares about their story, you know? So I don't know. I just wanted to say something that's been weighing heavy on my heart just watching those, because I'm like, dang, there's a lot of stories like this, you know, around people being the scapegoats, or I see my son running in he's in his reflection. Scapegoats, or the black sheep, some people call it, you know. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. Maybe we need to talk about that a little bit more. So let's take a look. Hello, yours truly. Yeah, we talk a little bit on here, and then I do a reading. Let's see here. Flow with life, sacral chakra came out. Okay. Or well, yeah, we see that a lot. But you know, a lot of times, you know, Janie, those people who have narcissistic husbands and or spouses, because women can be that as well. Something stemmed from childhood. You know, a lot of times it, you know, something has stemmed from there. All right. Charlotte Dubray. I think that's how you say her name, Charlotte Dubray. She just tells funny stories from Reddit that people submit. But she's very comical. All right, so let's take a look here. This is for Aries. What self-love advice does Aries need today? Let's take a look. All right. You have number 24, ritual. This is a ritual card to do, and it's self-devotion, third eye chakra. The ritual, this is a ritual to do, okay? Self-devotion, third eye chakra. Let's take a look. Number 24. Let's see here. Okay. Give yourself a chance every day. This card suggests that you have been asking more of yourself, and you have wanted to rise above your fears and bad habits to serve others as your heart asks. You can indeed be a gift to everyone you meet, and you can give hope, an image of grace, inspiration, and elevation. To do this requires self-devotional practices that ensure you know how to command your mind so you don't pollute your projection with any negative thoughts or words. When you care deeply enough about yourself to take full responsibility for living your life to the fullest, you are ready to commit to self-enrichment and gratitude for your true self-practice. This commitment will create an inner trust and build resilience to disease, disharmony within your 10 bodies. Okay. And it says see self. Okay, so it's talking about the chakras as well. Self-love devotion. It's giving an idea, suggested practice. The morning practice of sadhana brings conscious energy and exponential spiritual growth into your whole life. It is a daily prayer that is said by you for you. And this is not a religious practice. You do not worship anything outside of yourself. Rather, it is a practice of self-devotion. Oh, I love that. This practice is not done to please anybody or to gain something. It is what you intuitively know you must do to serve yourselves, live long, and fulfill your creative destiny. Wow. Okay. All right. That's beautiful. So creating a ritual dedicated to yourself. That's a good idea. I think some of us, we do that sometimes. We don't even know we're doing it, but to be more intentional about it is probably, you know, a lot more powerful, that you're giving yourself that time or giving yourself that love or that energy. For me, especially on Sundays, I never really sleep in, but I sleep in, you know, I stay in the bed and just relax and just give myself that time. But I also talk to myself. No, we all talk to ourselves, but like pour into myself, you know, tell myself all of the things that I need, you know, I'm a single woman, right? That I need to hear that nobody else is telling me. So that is a form of self-love for me. What do you say, Pam? Okay, oh my gosh, I love you so much because you're thank you. I don't have the right contacts in. Love it. Love the love. Naps are essential. Naps are essential every day, if you ask me. I feel like that is true abundance. If you can fit a nap, if you're able to fit in a nap daily, because why did we have to stop taking naps after pre-K and kindergarten? I have no idea. But when I'm able to take a nap and throughout the day before I have to go pick my son up, I feel so abundant. I just feel like not many other adults are doing this, but I am, and I'm recharged for the rest of the day. So everybody has their own ways of feeling like they've made it, or they're moving in the right direction, and naps is one of those things for me. Making my own schedule and fitting that in. So let's take a look here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. 4. Look, we got kind of a nap card. 4 of Swords. This is about rest, though. Rest, meditation, reflection. Let's see here. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Love this. 10 of Pentacles. Give us one more card here for for Aries. Let's see here. I'm not going to be able to pick this up. My pants, honestly, this is kind of embarrassing, but my pants are a little tight. Even though they're stretchy. All right. Okay, let's see here. The Hermit, number 9. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, the Dreamer. All right, let's take a look at this. So we have the 4 of Swords. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or vacation. Spirit's like right in alignment with our nap talk. Okay. 4 of Swords here. And I'm going to clarify these as well. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. 10 of Pentacles can be generational wealth, long-term financial security. This could also be a card of marriage, sharing your assets. This could be a business card, like a successful business of some sort, something that is generating a lot of income. This could also be a windfall of money or an increase in your finances to the highest potential. Okay. We have the Hermit here. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Going within, right? In every Hermit card, it doesn't matter which deck it is, there's always a light in this oracle's hand, right? And we consider that to be the inner light pushed out, as above, so below. So the Hermit goes within, and meditation and solitude, right? To discover what it is that he must follow on his journey, or what it is that he desires, and he figures it out on the inside, right? And so, or visualize it on the inside. So above, so below. Okay, I can never say it right. As above, so below, excuse me. All right, so the Hermit. So starting off with the 4 of Swords right here, there is something, and I've been meditating a lot as well, which has been very nice, very beautiful, because meditation, it guides you so subtly. Like, it's a subtle thing when you're meditating. Like, I think some people want some things to be so profound through meditation, but it really comes in a subtle way. And if you kind of just take that inspired action, and I think the key is really just finding that time to calm your nervous system down and allowing things to come through you. But it's saying here with the 4 of Swords, finding some time to rest, okay, relax, meditate, right? This is leading you to something here, right? The 10 of Pentacles, it could be a business idea. It could be just merely trying to figure out how to secure your abundance in your own way, because abundance means something different for all of us, right? Some of us, it's a happy, healthy family. Some of us, it's riches and wealth. Some of us, it's a business. Our abundance is different. And one second, that's my son's barber sending out schedules. Do not. Okay. In different ways. Okay, so let me clarify. Let's clarify that. Oh, here it is. It really is. I used to, when I worked a 9 to 5, when I first started discovering meditation, I realized how much I did not allow myself, my thoughts I realized how much I didn't allow myself to sit with myself, because when things started getting crazy at my job, that's when I learned how to meditate. And I literally would just turn on a 10-minute meditation breathing practice and listen to it in my car on my lunch break. And that literally guided me, I feel like, out of that job, out of that toxicity. And I feel like we don't make enough time for that on a day-to-day, or we'll forget. Even if we're just scrolling, watching TV, I think we have to be very intentional about just sitting with ourselves and sitting with our thoughts and not expecting too much out of what's happening. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah, Kiana. Prayer is speaking. Meditation is listening. Exactly. That is beautiful. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Swords. Give me one more here. Ooh, the Ten of Swords wanted to come out. Give me one more about the Four of Swords here for Aries. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Swords. Okay. Tell us about the Ten of Pentacles. Two cards came out. The Page of Swords and the Hangman. The Page of Swords and the Hangman. Tell me about the Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. A lot of cards are coming out. Let's see here. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands and we have the Lovers. I like this. I'm going to keep them all. You can see that. The Lovers. So when I look at this, this definitely looks like creation of some sort. Definitely, it could be something that brings in a sense of security and wealth, financial security, abundance, materialism. When I'm seeing the Four of Swords here and it being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, this is kind of like you're trying to figure out why things are coming in for you slow or not at all, because an imbalance, when you think about the Two of Pentacles, you take one step this way, you take one step back, you're in the same position, right? Because you can't find a flow or you can't find a balance in one direction. And so you're looking at the investments that you're making, maybe into yourself, into your business, into your life, and you're feeling like they are not producing any fruit, even if you don't feel like they're producing any fruit, they always are. Sometimes those seeds don't sprout up just right away because of you not being able to be in this Four of Swords energy, right? To visualize, to, meditate, right? To see the vision through clearly. And I'm sorry, what I'm thinking about as I'm speaking about this is today is Pluto. Okay. Pluto went retrograde in Capricorn. So during this time frame, it could definitely feel like seeds that you are planting are taking a long time, but it's okay, because once the seed is planted, and even if you continue to water it, right, and you continue to pull the weeds and things, eventually it'll sprout out. Sometimes in those difficult periods where we have to wait or things take a little longer in time, it is truly manifesting underneath. Okay. But the Ten of Pentacles here is showing the Page of Swords and the Hangman energy. This is kind of what we would consider that waiting or being in limbo, but it's more of you becoming fully aware of what your next action, your next step is. I keep forgetting it's reversed. Your next step is. The Hangman is a spiritual awakening. It is seeing things from a different perspective. Maybe it's changing how you do something. Maybe it is less action and more meditation, right? Maybe it is, learning something, picking a book back up, going to class, going to a course of some sort, so you can learn things or see things differently, right? Page of Swords, Hangman. Hangman, you don't stay in this energy forever. It's more a spirit's gift of saying, hey, you're not fully ready for something yet, so we're going to keep you right here until you figure it out what it is that you need. Okay. And then you have the Hermit here, which is this enlightenment. The Hermit is this energy of either being mentored or becoming the mentor. And then things start to move slowly. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but it is movement. It is something growing. It is wealth coming in more and more and more, or something becoming more of value. Why? Because the Eight of Pentacles. Now you're kind of gaining this momentum. Okay. You're on the right track. You're studying something. And this studying, I always like to say, the Eight of Pentacles could be yourself. Okay. It could be self-reflection of learning. For me, for instance, I'll use myself as an example. I used to always say that I'm not creative or things like that. I don't have a creative bone in my body, but I actually had to learn my practices of creation. I don't learn the same way as everyone else. I don't do things or create the same way of everything else. And once I found my flow of doing something, I'm like, oh my God, I'm very creative, right? Now I'm not comparing myself to other people. I'm learning, Eight of Pentacles, how I get into a flow state. And then now I see things are producing and growing for me in my life, right? And then when you get into that energy with the Three of Wands, you manifest and you just wait for the fruits to come up in a positive expectation, right? Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, and then they will. The Lovers here doesn't have to just be about romantic love. This could be the fulfillment of your creation, or you being in alignment with your purpose or the thing that you are desiring. Like we always say, let's say you're trying to manifest a car or a lot of money. It will show up once you get into this energy of the Lovers, that duality energy. When you are matching that frequency of the thing that you desire, it'll appear, right? In the most miraculous way, once you get into that flow state or that energy of whatever it is that you want, right? That's when you'll see it, okay? But you're starting out here, Two of Pentacles, right? And the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is asking you to slow down, meditate, visualize. What does it feel like to have the thing that you desire, right? The love that you desire, the relationship that you desire, the business that you desire. What does it feel like? What does it look like, right? Four of Swords. Can you envision it? And maybe somebody is having trouble with that, right? With the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You're having trouble reflecting, right? The self-devotion here, reflecting on what it is that you want. Maybe you can't see it. I always hear people say a lot of times, I can't visualize. I can't see the thing that I want. I can't, or I've never had that thing, so I can't feel what it feels like to have that thing. Okay, that could be true, but you know what it feels like not to have it, right? So if you can, kind of muster up the emotions of feeling that opposite, right? You know what it feels like to not feel good, to not, have a lot of money, or to not be able to pay your bills. You know what that feels like, right? So I do believe that people can induce the feeling of that opposite. So that is what I have for you guys. That I hope that this helped, and I hope that you got something out of it. I am going to be pre-recording some messages for the week. Okay. I have a lot of free time this week, but I want to get that out of the way so I can have a little bit more. That's why I'm going to, and I said this in the beginning, but I'm only sharing it with my live crew who usually comes on here live with me, that I'm taking 5 people, 5 readings. That's it. I'm not going to announce it on the other videos. So if you have my email, it probably won't be in this description, but it is Aries Soul Guidance 222@gmail.com. And I'm also going to get with the moderators that I chose, because I think we're going to do something on Friday as far as a live, Friday or Thursday. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.